Hello, my name is Heath Martin. I am the product manager for Schneider Electric, and today we're going to be looking at different types of daylighting sensors that we offer. One, we have a single channel on-off. Two, we have a dual channel on-off. And today we're going to be focusing on the SLSLL010. It is a continuous 0 to 10 dimming with a single channel on-off. We're also going to be looking at how to properly set up a typical application with that particular sensor. Alright, so the initial process for setting it up is, step one is I went and closed the blinds because I wanted to actually know what the daylighting sensor is seeing at the position that it is mounted at. So with the blinds closed, I'm looking at 8.2 foot candles in the room. That is the amount of light that the fixtures is able to produce where the sensor is right now. So next step is I'm going to go and open the blinds and see the amount of natural light that I actually have coming in from the window. So, with the blinds opened and the lamps on, warmed up, I'm looking at 31 foot candles of natural and artificial light in the room where the sensor is positioned. So, if I like that amount of light in the room, then I can take and I can adjust the manual foot candle set point to say, okay, that's a nice amount of light. Let's go up to about 45. This allows me to say I need that much light at a 45 foot candle or above before I allow my lighting to start dimming. The other option is you can auto on or auto off this setup. Would allow you to let the sensor take readings and adjustments over time during the setup process. So once you've selected a foot candle set point, next step is to go to your deadband. You have an ability to go from 30 to 0% deadband. What this allows us to do is prevent the lights from turning on and off and allow a little leeway for the lighting amount of light level to change up and down throughout the day. The timer off. This function allows us to change how much time we actually see before we actually make a change in the room. So how much light has been available for how long above the set point before we decide to dim or turn off the lighting. The ramp rate or ramp time. How long do we want our lighting to dim down over time? Do we want it quick or do we want it over 3 minutes to where it's not really noticeable? Next function is occupancy mode. You have an aux sensor connected to it, yes or no. With it enabled, allows us to look at a couple of different extra features, such as a manual entry mode. So manual on or manual off. This is selectable and requires that aux sensor must be seen and a wall switch button pressed to turn on the lighting. Hold occupancy. It allows our lighting to dim down to the lowest level without actually turning off the lights on the occupancy in the room. The minimum voltage. How low do you want your lighting to dim down? So noticeably we have some products in the market with LED or fluorescent that like to flicker during their lower dimming lower dimming levels. This prevents that flickering. Max voltage. It allows the sensor, prevents the fixtures from reaching the maximum dimming level and prevents wasted energy. And that concludes our setup.